Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today we are going to tackle one of the most challenging, and let's be honest, most feared parts of the IELTS academic test, Writing Task 1. We're going to give you the keys to unlock a top score.
So, when you're faced with a complex chart like this one, do you get that sinking feeling, that sense of dread as the clock ticks down? If that's you, I promise you, you are not alone. It's a super common feeling, but it's one we are about to solve for good. But what if I told you there's a simple, repeatable strategy that can turn that panic into pure confidence? A system that works every single time, no matter what kind of chart or graph they throw at you. Okay, let's get right into it. First up, before we can build a great answer, we have to know what not to do. You see, so many students lose precious points because they fall into 4 very common and, very fatal traps. Let's make sure you're not one of them.
The first mistake, and it's a huge one, is overanalyzing. Look, this isn't your university dissertation. They are not asking for your brilliant interpretation of why the numbers went up or down. Think of yourself as a reporter, not a detective. Your job is to report the facts, what you see on the page, and nothing more.
Second, trying to report every single data point. The instructions are crystal clear on this one. You need to summarize by selecting the main features. It's all about painting the big picture, not getting lost in all the tiny, insignificant details. It's quality over quantity, every time.
The third mistake, and this is a big one, is giving your personal opinion. The sources are absolutely explicit about this. Task 1 is a factual report, period. There are 0, and I mean 0, marks available for what you think about the data, no matter how interesting your thoughts are. You've got to stick to the facts.
And the final, most critical mistake, not having a clear overview. According to the official marking criteria, you simply cannot get a band 7 or higher without one. It is completely non-negotiable. Seriously, think of it as the foundation of your entire report. Without it, the whole thing crumbles. So how do we avoid all those traps and build a high-scoring answer every time? Well, we use a simple, powerful method I call the pyramid structure. It's elegant, it's effective, and honestly, it's your key to success. Let's see exactly how this thing works.
It's a clean 4-paragraph structure that just works, whether you get a chart, a graph, a map, whatever. It's kind of like having Google Maps for your report. It gives you a clear route and makes sure you get to your destination, a high score, without ever getting lost or taking a wrong turn.
Let me say that again, because it's so important. The overview is where you make or break your score. Your job is to step back, look at the whole visual, and pull out the 2 to 4 most significant things you see. And the golden rule? Absolutely no specific numbers here. Just the main story.
Okay, enough with the theory, right? Let's get our hands dirty. We're going to do a live demo and build a Band 9 response together, from scratch. Let's apply this pyramid structure to a real exam question and see how it works in practice. Okay, so here's our chart. It shows foreign direct investment in India and China over a 5-year period. Now, before you even think about writing, just look at it. What are the big stories that jump out at you? What are the main headlines? First up, step 1. The introduction. All we do here is paraphrase the question. So instead of the chart shows, we'll write the chart illustrates. Instead of foreign direct investment, we can say outside investment. And from 2014 to 2019 becomes between 2014 and 2019. Boom, done. 1 sentence, perfect intro. Now for step 2, the most important paragraph, the overview. What were those headlines we spotted? Well, number 1. China started higher, but India eventually overtook it. And number 2, both of them saw an overall increase. See that? Those are the 2 big stories. And notice, no numbers. That's a perfect overview. Okay, on to step 3. Now it's time for the details, and we're going to group them logically. Let's make this first detailed paragraph all about China. So we look at the chart. China's investment started at what? Just over $200 billion. It fluctuated a bit, and then it finished a little higher at around $220 billion. We're using the numbers here to support what we said in the overview. And for our final step, the second detailed paragraph, we'll focus on India. And really importantly, we're going to compare it to China. We can use a word like In contrast, so India started lower, right? Around 180 billion. But then it saw this really significant steady rise, and it peaked at almost 250 billion, finally surpassing China. And there you have it, the full story, logical, complete, and backed up with data.
To really nail this, let's finish up with a few pro tips. These are simple habits you can start building today that are going to make a massive difference to your confidence and, of course, your score. These habits are so simple, but they are incredibly powerful. I mean, just practicing overviews will literally train your brain to spot those key trends in seconds. Mastering a few key words for trends and approximation makes you sound so much more precise. And a quick 2-minute proofread, that can easily be the difference between a Band 6 and a Band 7. So there you have it. The pyramid structure isn't some magic trick. It's a logical, repeatable system for presenting information with clarity and with confidence. It is your key to taking control of Task 1 and finally cracking the code for that Band 8+ score. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.